Hey folks, it's Kat.Beanie and welcome back to another long-term survival world. So as you can see, we are in the village. I've been trying to get more babies and get some of the villagers trades up, so that's what I'm gonna be working on today. If you've just seen the little rainbow thingy across the screen, please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't before. I went into obviously doing these videos just as a me thing, and just because I enjoy doing them and I enjoy rambling my life and shenanigans and all that sort, and find it quite therapeutic, never expecting the channel to get any more than just a few pals. So thank you to everybody that has chosen to subscribe. It is much appreciated. These videos are done slightly differently because I pre-recorded the footage and I'm doing the voiceover in post-production, so let me know whether you think this is better for the video, or if you prefer it when I am talking and playing at the same time. So we got one of our little villager dudes there. I can't remember if this guy's new. Yeah, gonna need to get him some flesh. So we've got quite a lot of babies running around now, which is good. The village is starting to take shape, and that is very encouraging. I do need to go work on the other village on the other side as well, because I want to get all that sorted. My plan is to get, obviously, I want enough mending books to be able to be mending on all my armor and all my gear, and then I want to be able to go to the nether, do some netherite mining. And as I said to you guys before, if you haven't been here before, this is my long-term survival world. It's a few years old. Instead of deciding to make a new world, I just moved to a completely new part of the map, left absolutely everything behind, and just started again from scratch. Now I'm only allowed to go back to my spawn base when I have achieved full enchanted netherite armor. That is the goal. So once I hit peak full enchanted netherite armor and done all my goals that are on my board, I will be going back to my spawn base. And I do want to continue the 500 diamond block goal. Now in my original spawn area at my spawn base, I have a bank which is filled with gold, iron, diamonds, emeralds, I think maybe lapis and some other stuff. I can't really remember on the lapis situation, but yeah, filled with those sorts of stuff. And I think last time I left it was at 185 diamond blocks, and my goal is to get to over 500 diamond blocks at some point. I was hoping to hit that target before Christmas. Then things were just starting to get a bit stale, a bit stagnant. I had the urge to start a new long-term world, but I didn't want to leave this world behind, so I just decided to leave everything else behind and move to a completely new part of the map. And that is something I want to encourage you guys to do. If you are getting bored with your Minecraft world, and you've you've set down roots, you've built a base, you've did a few farm stuff, and you're bored, you want to start a new world, just move to just leave all your stuff there, move to a whole new other part of the world. I used to be that sort of person that would totally just make a new world every other day, week, months, whatever. And I have been grateful to have managed to stick with this one for the past few years that I have. And I would definitely say in hindsight it is definitely worth putting the effort in to keeping your like at least one main long-term world. Whether that's one main long-term survival world like mine is, like this world has never been in creative. I have used copies of this world in creative for like videoing purposes. Like one time I was just flying around in creative mode in a copy of this world just to, you know, show people what it was like, what I'd built, etc, etc. I think one of them might be in RTX. They should all be in my long-term survival list playlist. But anyway, yeah, we're going to take this gold over back to the village for trading. We got the books. Did I pick up the zombie flesh? Yeah, there we go. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to. See, that's the problem with me pre-recording videos as well. Like, I forget what I've done, so like watching this back, I'm like, because obviously I have to watch the video as I'm recording the voiceover, because otherwise I would not know what on earth I am doing at all. Right, so I do need to make like a direct pathway from my base to the village, because having to keep doing this is like really grating on me. So the way I've done this is I didn't batch record. Like if you guys have watched my videos before, you usually know that like I record a few videos at a time, edit them, then upload them for certain days. This time I just recorded one massive video. I think it was like an hour and a half long, and then I just broke that down into 4 smaller videos, because I do have issues. Like, I try and keep the videos at about 20 minutes long, but they always end up being like 30-40 minutes long, and I do find people get like, they lose interest part of the way through, which is fine. Like, as I said, if you want to watch part of this video and then stop, you want to watch all of this video, it's great. Like, you do it however you want to do it. Like, this is your YouTube experience. Like, if you are completely bored with this video by now, you have my full permission to click off and never come to this channel again. That's up to you. Like, I don't if you have been watching this video and like if you've subscribed because I do the shorts, I usually take parts out of the videos that I've recorded. Some I will record for like just for the sake of making shorts. I am trying to work on a few different things, but like, yeah, if you've come here because you've subscribed because I've made the shorts and you like watching the shorts, that's great. If you just want to watch the shorts, crack on with that. If you have tried like watching my longer videos and they're not for you, that's absolutely fine. Like, I am not here to tell anybody like, oh, you watch my shorts, you should try watching this and you should try watching that and try watching my longer videos, because some people aren't interested in, you know, viewership for the shorts does not automatically convert to viewers for longer content. And I am not going to stop making, although the shorts have been quite popular, they've gotten me over the 1,000 subscriber mark, and my longer content does not do as well as the shorts do. But you gotta look, they're like 15 seconds long. You know, it's easy to, like, I've done it myself, scroll through my phone, watch 3, 4, 5, 6 of those things in a row. Whereas, like, to sit and watch, you know, a long video and be invested in it, and like, you have to, like, sort of develop like a parasocial relationship with the content creator, and, you know, want to watch their videos and be invested in what they're doing. And I do realize that like a lot of the videos recently have just all been literally have just all been my long-term survival world. And like, if you've not been here, like, I didn't start recording this from when I, like 3 or 4 years ago when I made the world. I only started recording these videos when my world was already developed, and some people don't like that. Yeah, I time lapse the sugarcane thing because that is like way too much to deal with right now. That's another part of obviously the videos that I am working with, like doing like little time lapses within a longer video, just to sort of like not take away the content, because you do see all of what I've done. It's just obviously growing the sugar cane and cutting it down as much as I did, that like takes like a little length of time. And as I said, I'm trying to keep these videos about 20 minutes long, and I do have a big problem doing that when I record them on the offhand and don't set a timer for myself. And then even if I do set the timer, I feel like, oh, I'm talking about an in-depth subject, and then I start rambling on and on and on. So I'm trying to see for myself whether it's not only like it's more time consuming to record the video and then do the voiceover, but I want to see if not only, you know, the way I'm talking is like differently, and like I don't feel rushed to explain anything, or like I know, like because of my dyslexia and my processing delay, I do worry sometimes that like what I'm saying and how I'm talking, how things are coming across in my mind aren't always the way that they're coming across to the public and the viewers that like watch my content. So I'm thinking maybe doing the voiceover afterwards does allow me that time to process a little bit longer. I can't remember what I was doing here, but yeah, gives me that time for my brain to process a little bit longer, because like as I said, I do have a processing delay. It does take my brain longer to process information. If you don't understand what that means, it's just basically it takes longer for my brain to think things over. I didn't know what it meant before I was diagnosed with it. It's part of my dyslexia. It's something I'll never get rid of. It's something I can't help. I'm just trying to work around it as best I can. And as I said before, sometimes like the way I process information and how I think things sound are not always the way that they come across to other people. And the best example I like to use is when I tried to wish my father-in-law a happy birthday and inadvertently told him he was going to die soon. So like what I said, like he came over quite late at night on his birthday. So when he was leaving, I was like, oh, enjoy your birthday, you don't have long left, meaning obviously of his birthday, because it was already, you know, night time. Oh, there we go, time lapse again, sugarcane. And obviously what I just meant was you don't have long left of your birthday day, not, you know, of life. But thankfully my family know what I'm like, and he wasn't too taken aback by my crazy unintentional, oh sorry guys, I need to yawn, crazy unintentional way that I talk about things. I'm sure he's used, like he's known me for almost 13 years, I'm sure he's used to it by now. Wandering trader. Yeah, so that's the cheap guy. This is the mending guy. I'm gonna need to get like a name tag and like name all these folk. I'm kind of bummed that I did not re-roll the original librarian guy, and now I am stuck with him the way he is. But again, that was a brain fault thing. Like I thought he sold, and like you'll be able to see this in like one of my previous videos. Like I start off the video talking about diamonds when I actually mean to say emeralds. But yeah, I thought he sold bookcases for less emeralds than he bought the books for. And it's like, oh great, that'll give me essentially infinite emeralds. But no, like you to sell, to buy the bookcases it's 3 emeralds. To sell the books to him it's 1 emerald per book. Yes, see that problem here, guys? And then obviously that would also use up wood and yada 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 stuff. Oh, die buddy. So I want to see if like doing like recording a big video and then doing the voiceovers. Like I've essentially recorded 4 videos at once. I just need to do the voiceover, which might save, like obviously it takes extra time to do the voiceover, but then I might save time in the recording of the videos, because I can just batch record the content and then do the voiceover later and then obviously upload it to YouTube. So whereas before I'd have to stop and start the content, whereas now I can just clip videos down to size. But the problem I have with obviously clipping them down to size, what I might do is just record the content silently. Right, the issue I have is if I could record the whole thing at once, which as I said, this whole piece that I recorded, the Minecraft content all at once, it was about an hour and a half, which is fine. Then I cut it down to size. The problem with that is accidentally overlapping videos, like starting and endings and yada yada yada, as opposed to if I stop and start recording when I'm recording, I again run the risk of recording for too long. And you know, and because when I record these, like you guys see everything, there's nothing, like apart from when I accidentally fail to actually turn the recorder on, there's nothing that you guys like don't see me doing in my Minecraft world. Obviously the bits with the sugarcane in this episode were sped up, but like usually in my previous content, like they haven't been. You would have seen all of that and me yammering on through it like a crazy person. But yeah, it's crazy. I need to check something. Cool. So there's obviously this is like long form videos. There's nothing you guys don't see. There's nothing I'm hiding from you. There's nothing that I secretly do in creative mode that I then come over and go, oh look, I did this. And you know, there's like absolutely nothing hidden on this channel that you guys don't see. Like you see it all, because I'm not a fan of videos where you can clearly tell that they say it's a survival world, and then like it's not, it might not always be like 100% clear, but there is the thing in the back of your mind. It's like, oh well, I didn't see them get all those resources, so what if they just nipped into creative mode and got them and didn't actually go grinding for them? Like that's not me. Like you guys see all the grinding, and there obviously is aspects of Minecraft I am not great at. I'm not good at redstone. I don't know how to use an elytra. You know, like I've been playing this game for like 10 years and there's still a lot of it I don't know how to do. This is just the way I've always played. This is the way I'm comfortable playing. Everybody's got their different niches and bits and bobs, which reminds me, I do need to Buster, if you're watching this, I will immediately following this video sign into Discord and we need to discuss some things. But yes, hopefully there will be some new stuff happening soon-ish. I need to clarify a few things, go over some stuff with some other people, and get it all back together. But yeah, so far it has been a quiet video, just as I said, getting these guys trades up, getting emeralds, getting mending books, yada yada yada. Hello. See? Although being able to sell that guy like a ton of books for like 1 emerald each like really does help. I might have to try and zombify some other villagers and then put them back into like, and then cure them again to get their trades down, but we will see how that goes. I would have to put the game into hard. Like, I usually play on easy, but I don't have any qualms about changing the difficulty level as long as it's not like peaceful or creative. But anyway, thanks for watching guys. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.